This is Cockpit Classroom. Welcome to Nellis, Nevada. We're just going to give a quick check of the cockpit, make sure everything's off and set in the correct position. And the first thing we're going to do is put our helmet on. Next, we're going to come down to the left console and turn our engine master switches on. We're going to radio the ground crew and tell them to connect external power. You're going to hear the dash 60 start to spool up, and in a few seconds we'll have external power connected. There we go. I'm going to come down to the right console and turn our generators to external, both left and right. You're going to start to see some of the stuff come alive. Alright, we're going to go ahead and tell our ground crew to connect the air to the right engine. Give a quick check outside, look at that air hose. And we're connected. So we're going to start airflow to the right engine. If you come down to the RPM gauge, you should see it go a little bit above 10%. That looks good. So we're going to go down the left console, the throttles. We're going to move the right throttle out of the off detent and hold the igniter button and go to half throttle and right back to idle. And on the front, you should see the EGT start to rise. I'm going to let go of the igniter button, and we're going to slowly spool up that right engine. And it should get up to about 65% RPM. There we go. Come down to the right console, turn our generator to internal. Alright, so they're disconnecting the external air from the right engine. And we're going to have them connected to the left engine. Once it shows is connected, we're going to start airflow to the left engine. Now we're just going to repeat the process. Alright, left engine's coming up. There's 65% RPM. We're going to come down to the console and turn our left generator on. And just in case you want to flick that right generator off and back on, I like to do both just in case. And the lights go out. Alright, we're going to disconnect the external power supply. We're on internal power. And I like to reset the static correction. And this is where you can start turning on your radios. Now you can tell your Wizzo on the back to start your INS alignment. Here we're in the back seat in the Wizzo cockpit. We're just setting the navigation computer, making sure everything's set for where we're at currently here in Nellis. In the future, we'll have a dedicated INS alignment tutorial video demonstrating the differences between a full gyro compass alignment and a stored heading alignment. And if we go up to the INS system, the cover switch is open and we're on stored heading, so we're going to go to standby. Ignore that heat light, go straight to align. We're going to come up to our stopwatch and start a timer for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Here it's about 2 minutes later, and you're going to see that light down the INS start blinking green. That means we have completed our stored heading alignment. So you go to nav, close that cover, And we're going to set our navigation computer for the target waypoint that is desired. And go up and reset your stopwatch. And you can tell your front seater we're ready for primary alignment. And just go ahead and hold that reset button for a couple seconds. Just make sure everything is all synced up. Just giving a check to everything over in the front cockpit again.
Flaps out, sir. Flaps down.
Put the flaps and slats out, and that's our crew chief telling us that they're down and out. And I'm going to set the trim 3 units nose down. And set our sight mode to cage, and reset our stopwatch here in the front cockpit as well. Alright, so the RWR is on, which means our Rizzo has completed the alignment. We're just going to come back, check all of our external lights are on. Take a look outside. Yep, dash 60's moved away, and we can tell our ground crew to remove
Roger.
the wheel chocks.
Yes, sir. Chocks out. You're all set? Good to go. Have a good flight. Disconnect.
Alright, so our crew chief just disconnected from the intercom. We're going to make one last check in the cockpit, see everything's set up the way it should be. Our altimeter's set, all the radios are set. Give a quick test of the pitot heat. And set our little internal temperature for the cockpit. And we're ready to taxi. Make sure our emergency brake is pushed in. Check our nose wheel steering. And we're going to taxi out and do a test of our brakes. Yep, they're working pretty good. Alright, we're going to taxi out. Check right, check left. And we're ready to go. Let's go flying. If you like this video and you want to see more, be the first to know. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and join my Patreon. Link in the description.